Firefighting is not an easy job. These guys work very, very hard. When they're called to a fire scene, their cardio needs to be up. They need to be in top physical condition so they can handle all the stresses of the job and handle that heavy, heavy physical load that they've got for that next little bit while they're fighting that fire. Hi everybody, this is Bob Fitzgerald. I'm the Training Division Chief for the West Valley City Fire Department. We are just finishing up week 1 of an 8-week recruit camp for new hires. In this camp we have 4 individuals from West Valley City, 4 from South Jordan, and 1 from Murray Fire Department. It's been a grueling week for the candidates. They've been introduced to a lot of new skills. For many of them, it's the very first time they've put their hands on hose or don personal protective equipment. So it's been an interesting ride and a little bit fun for at least us, the instructors, and it's been a lot of stress for the candidates. Recruit camps are interesting because you take these raw individuals, some who have had a little bit of experience and some who have had 0 experience, and we're able to teach them the basic fundamentals. We put an enormous amount of stress on them, physically, mentally, and even emotionally, to push them to the limits so that we know what they're capable of, but more importantly, so that they know what they're capable of.
My name's Chase Judd. I am in my first week of the West Valley City Fire Academy. Really enjoy helping people. I like the challenge. I want to push myself. It's been a lot of good work. Everybody's putting a lot of good effort. We're learning a lot. The instructors have been great. This is really physical challenging. I've never done anything quite like this before. I think we got this in the bag. I think all of us do. There's a lot of good people here. They're pushing us pretty physically hard. We have to do a lot of push-ups, a lot of running, keeping up, encouraging each other.
My name's Scott Byrne. I'm an engineer on 71A shift. Been with West Valley for 16 years. And we're going to make sure that they understand what the job is, what it entails, the physical activities that go along with it. Make sure they understand the hoses, the hose lays, all the equipment that we use, all the equipment that we carry, as many potential scenarios that they might encounter in real life. And we're going to make sure that they are as prepared as possible when the time comes.
First day that we have these recruits with us, one of the things that we do is introduce them to their personal protective equipment, which is all their fire coats, their helmets, their gloves, their bunker pants. The other thing that we introduce them to is their self-contained breathing apparatus. This is an air pack, compressed air that sits on their back in a tank. They hook into a regular, much like scuba gear, but it's built for a little bit different purpose. It's a little more rugged, and it allows us to go into what we call an immediately dangerous to life and health environment. One of the things that we do that day to stress them, once we get them comfortable with putting it on and taking it off and breathing the air, is we put them through a couple of exercises that really stress them out. We'll get them lost and disoriented. We'll put them on air. We'll tangle them up with rope or cord, and so that they have to fight through that. We will actually turn their air off in certain circumstances to see if they have the presence of mind to work through the procedures that we've taught them to check those things out and get their air back on and functioning so that they can breathe. One of the things we don't want them to do is to pull off the regulator, which clips in and provides the air, or to pull their mask away from their face, because that will expose them to that atmosphere that can take their life in just a second. It's done for a number of reasons. We want to see if they're claustrophobic. We want to see if they can handle that pressure and logically think through things to make themselves safe and get themselves to a point where they can be rescued. We are, right now we're wrapping up week 1 of our academy. It'll be going for 8 weeks. When these guys came in, they were really pretty green. They've come a long way in this first week. But that doesn't mean by any stretch of the imagination that they are ready to go sit in a fire station and respond to calls. We are working through that so that we can produce at the end of the 8 weeks a firefighter that when they walk into the station, they don't have that deer in the headlights look, but they know exactly what their job is, they know their purpose, they know where they fit, and they know how to do the things that we need them to do.